All right, we're here with our client Steve from Options Trading University. Steve has had some amazing results, and I want to kind of highlight that and ask for your experience. Steve, the first month you hit 33K. Second month you did six figures. So talk us through that. Like how, did you have options trading experience before, or was this your first time trading options?
I started with options trading. Let's see, it was probably June of this year in my wife's IRA. It was a pretty small account. Then I was doing well. Actually, I started in March. I was doing really well, so I transferred my Roth so I could trade in E-Trade, and I was doing really, really well. And then I was watching lots of videos from many YouTubers, including you. Unfortunately, you were one of the last ones that came up on my feed. Um, but when I started watching yours, I was like, yeah, there's something different about this guy. Let me let me watch more on him. So I did, and so I was learning as I go. I didn't know anything about trading stocks until December of last year.
Oh, wow.
I knew
Okay.
nothing. I just wanted it in the market. I gave it to Morgan Stanley, and they did it all
Oh,
for me. So
okay.
then I learned about doing it all myself, learned about options. But my Roth was doing really good, and I was watching more and more about options. And so then I decided to take the plunge and go for it and put a lump sum into Schwab and join your program September 2nd.
Yep.
September was low because that's when I just started. I had nothing,
Yeah.
no carryover from August.
Right.
So when I made 33K, I was like, wow, this is crazy. And then
Yeah.
October hit and it just 4x that. I was like, oh my goodness, this is insane.
Yeah, you blew me away with your results the
Yeah,
second month. Yeah.
we did our call, one-on-one call, in October, and you told me it would be over 100K. I was like, no way, because it's hard to see exactly where it's going to be
Yeah.
as it's going. Once you know what to look for, you can figure it out. But at this point,
Right.
I wasn't sure. And then when you told me that, I went back and figured out what you saw. I was like, wow, this is crazy. And
Yeah.
then this month was a lot of the cash secure put money is tied up in assignments.
Yep.
So I did about 70K this month, 71K once it settles on tomorrow, which I'm very happy about. But
Yeah.
when the shares get called away, that money will reflect then.
For sure. Yeah, and you'll see even a bigger month once those shares get called away. That'll be kind of like a huge month
Right.
on the realized profit loss. But awesome. That thank you for sharing that with us. I mean, it's amazing to see your results in such a short amount of time. How is I guess how has this been like, especially during this month? November was volatile, right?
Yeah.
We had a little pullback there. That was kind of your first pullback with this trading style. How did you feel? How is the mentality through that?
Well, if that was a little pullback, I don't want to see a big one.
For sure, for sure.
So that tells
Yeah.
you where my mentality was with that.
Okay.
It's pretty scary, pretty
Yeah.
freaky. But your videos and your comments during our weekly coaching calls about, remember why you did this, your theory when you put this trade out, you know what can happen. We want pullbacks because more volatility is more profit.
Yep.
And we pick good stocks, so it will recover. So all that starts sinking in. And that started sinking in when it was still down, which is a good thing. So I was learning that. And then, of course, last week we had the recovery. So
Hmm.
then you feel good again. But
Yep.
yeah, it's not fun telling your wife you're down a lot of money.
For sure. For sure.
She
Unrealized though. You only
yeah,
lose if you
unreal.
sell.
Yes, I totally explained to her realized versus unrealized,
Yep.
and it's just on paper,
Yeah.
and it'll come back, and then when it comes back, she's all happy. So
Nice. Nice. That's
she
good.
doesn't know much about it at all.
For sure. How did she react after that second month of profits? Was it kind of surreal for her or
She bought a BMW.
nice, nice. That's amazing. That's amazing. Hey,
Pretty
good way
happy,
to
yes.
reward yourself. Yeah. Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. That's awesome. How's the Discord been as far as like, the group, other members? How have you been enjoying the Discord?
Discord is great. A lot of there's a lot of help. If you have, there's the Ask Brian channel and questions directed directly to you for there, but people will also ask it in channels we can answer in. So they get help from you and they get help from a lot of the community. And
Yeah,
it's really nice and people are genuine and helpful. And I haven't, it's really no negativity in there. Everybody's on the positive, helpful,
yeah,
not criticizing. Oh, that was a dumb move. People don't say that. They're like, oh,
for
maybe
sure.
next time look at this and before you make that decision to help improve the trading, not to jump on you for a bad decision.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
it's
And that's
very
what I love
helpful.
about our group too. It's like everyone's super positive. We keep it positive because, there's already enough negativity in the news and stuff, especially in the stock market.
Yeah,
So I feel like having that more data-driven, positive outlook really helps, especially with our strategy.
yeah, it
So
does. And
how
also other
has,
trades. Oh, I'm sorry.
no,
Other
no,
trades like IRAN. One
yeah,
member brought in IRAN, one member brought in CLS,
yep,
and maybe STX too. Was that a
yeah.
one that someone else brought in?
Someone mentioned that one. Yep.
And you would evaluate them and say, hey, yeah, these are really good stocks. You can't see them all, so
Yeah,
when you listen, when you see something, you listen and you don't just dismiss it. You look into it,
for
and
sure.
not everyone is good, and let's not do this one, but the good ones, you say, yes, let's go.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Most of our great picks have been from other members, so which is amazing. It's awesome. Selfishly for me, for the YouTube channel, able to share that with others, but also like for the group, like having quality picks there that we wouldn't have known if someone didn't do the research. So yeah, IREN was a recent. Yeah, STX, CLS has been my favorite that another member brought up. It's
That's
kind of
been an awesome one.
a
Oh my
printer.
goodness.
Yeah.
How much have we made on CLS?
It's still
Huge
my
profit.
largest position. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So, which is a good one because it's like not talked about in the news. So that's why I like that one a lot. Um, what is your favorite part about the strategy? Is it like being able to see your theta decay, how much you're earning daily, or is it, kind of the safety of being far away from where the stock's trading? I guess what has been the your favorite part?
Well, the theta is nice to see how Schwab has that laid out for us. I showed my wife, look, every day we're making $5,000. She's
Yeah.
like, really? Okay, yeah, yeah. Look at it.
Yeah.
She's really happy about that. The Probably the biggest thing is have someone to follow, like being able to follow you. I
Hmm.
wouldn't have been able to put this money in and do all this trading without having some guidance. Because I mean,
Yeah.
that's really helpful.
100%, 100%. Yeah, and like that's something I always believed in is like if you for everything I've learned, like I've always had, mentors, I've always had people to kind of show me the way because
Yeah.
it helps to not have to make those mistakes yourself, right? And kind of learning from others' mistakes. And I've made all the mistakes with trading. So now we
Well,
figured out a clear-cut system.
I found that I have two accounts that I use.
Yep.
One pretty much follows you exactly,
Okay.
stock for stock, almost exact, 100% for the most part. I have another one that I do some more of that continuation, but I also do a lot of my own trades.
Okay.
And the stock I follow you in, I'm up 179K.
Wow.
The one I do myself, I'm down 64.
Oh, okay. Are you doing like more aggressive strategies there or
More aggressive, yes. Like I
okay.
got doubled up on Meta. Like you did
Okay.
two contracts. I did two in one account and two in another, so I doubled there.
Okay.
App 11, but I love App 11. I got signed there. That's been a roller coaster. It's in profit though. Um,
Nice.
yeah, some just SMR. I think I
Okay.
got Yeah, there's some other
Higher flyers.
higher flyers and leaps, bad
Okay.
entries on leaps. So they're good stocks though.
Yeah.
So, and I have plenty of time. Most of them are leaps, a couple and like May and June of next year. So it's still enough time. Palantir
Yeah.
and Hood, they'll come back
Yeah, they're gonna
before
come
then.
back.
Yeah,
That's cool. Well, at least you're trying something new. Taking a little bit more risk because you're comfortable, you're confident with the strategies. Of course, more risk, you're going to see more fluctuation realize your unrealized gain and loss, right? So
right.
just that's kind of what it comes with. So,
Yes,
um,
I'm going to switch that second account more to following you with
okay.
less of
Yeah.
my own.
I tend to be super conservative, as you've noticed.
Um,
I tend to be a little bit on the more conservative side. I know some members are making 7 to 10% per month. I'm like, I'm good with 3 to 5, anywhere between there. So
yeah, yeah, I'm gonna say good for them and stick to the 3 to 5 that we wanted when I joined the program. So
for sure. That's awesome. So, yeah, kind of, I guess I forgot to ask you, like, what are you doing this? Kind of give the viewers a background. Like, are you doing this full time? Are you retired? Are you working with this? How has this been incorporated into your lifestyle?
when this started and I joined the program, I first started up and I saw I can make a lot more money doing this than working. I quit my
Hmm.
job. I'm retired.
Wow,
I
congrats.
retired 2 weeks after joining OTU.
Oh,
And
wow. Okay. I didn't know that.
and
Nice.
in 3 months, I've been in there right at 3 months now. I've made 5 years worth of my salary.
Wow. That's substantial. That's crazy.
So yeah, why work?
Yeah. No, yeah, you're thinking logically, right? I mean,
Yeah,
you're already doing it, so you don't need
yeah,
to
yeah. I was getting
add
up
more
at four
pressure.
thirty in the morning,
Yeah.
going out in the cold, delivering food. Yeah, that's okay.
That's
Um,
amazing.
yeah,
That's awesome to hear. Congrats, Steve. Yeah.
thanks.
Thank you for sharing that. What advice would you give to someone new just getting started in options? Maybe they've been a kind of like yourself, like a long-term kind of buy and hold investor or having their funds with a money manager. What um, would you say to someone kind of like first starting out?
You should start off slow, less risky, and watch lots of videos. Or I mean, you can join a program, obviously, um, but before you even do that, there's plenty of YouTube. Watch lots of Ryan's videos, and there are others too. And
Yep.
but you'll find that Ryan's are much more, I don't know the right word, honest, I would say. Yeah, they seem that's my opinion. They much more honest and learn about it. The more you can learn, the easier it'll be. Do some paper trading, um, and yeah, start slow and work your way in.
Awesome. I appreciate that, Steve. Yeah, I appreciate you sharing all your wisdom and experience. And now that you're full time with this and you're doing really well, um, I'm looking forward to kind of seeing where in the next 6 months, where your account's at. So I'm sure we'll do this again.
Yeah, yeah, anytime. Yeah, yeah. Well, I tell my wife I going to work, and
Yeah, nice. In the
she
home
laughs
office.
and say, "Go ahead." Yep, my office.
Very
So,
cool. Love it. Awesome,
yeah,
Steve. Well, I appreciate you being here and take care.
thanks. See you.